Hello, Gracie dear. How's my red-headed raven today?
Come on, Mom. I've never liked that nickname. Or Gracie.
Okay. I'm sorry, Grace. How are you, Grace?
I'm fine, Mom. Thank you. And how are you?
Oh, I can't complain. It's a beautiful day. Summer is here, and we are alive.
Yes, I love your optimism, but it's a little too hot for my tastes.
Well, then you shouldn't be looking forward to this weekend.
Oh no, what is it going to be outside? Hotter than the sun?
A balmy 88 for the 4th of July.
Oh, awesome.
And I wanted to remind you about your Aunt Abigail's annual 4th of July cookout, of course.
Oh, of course. How could I forget the big party?
Well, of course, how could you? What other 4th of July party as a mechanical bull?
She's insane.
She's my sister, what can I say?
Has she always been this way?
What way? Flaunting her money, braggadocious, just plain mean?
Yeah, all of the above, if I may.
Well, she's pretty much always been like that.
Gosh, I'm so glad I don't have siblings. Thank you for that.
Don't say I never did anything for you. But you can see why I didn't want to have any more kids after the experiences I had growing up with Abigail.
So it was really that bad, huh?
If I ever got anything nice, she'd take it and bury it in the backyard.
Seriously, in the backyard?
Shoes, dresses, toys, right there in the backyard. Daddy found her out there one night with a shovel and a flashlight.
That's deranged.
It is deranged, isn't it? And it didn't get any better when she married Harold and got all that money.
You'd think she would have calmed down by then.
Oh no, she still didn't want me to have anything of my own.
Well, I don't really want to go. Do I have to?
It's up to you, you're an adult, but do you really want to leave your poor dear old mom to deal with Aunt Abigail?
Well, no, I guess that would be rather cruel of me, but I hate cookouts, especially hers. She knows I'm allergic to red meat, and yet she insists on trying to push it on me all the time.
I know.
I mean, ever since I was a teenager when my allergies started, she just never believed it even existed.
She's very dismissive. She dismisses everything. She's a dismissive person.
You're right, she is dismissive.
But she's always been so condescending about it. She's even told me she thinks you're faking.
Faking? Why would I fake that?
Attention, she says.
Oh, please. Now that's just a case study in projection.
Well, of course it is. My sister, she's the most thirsty person I've ever met. The thirstiest.
Uh-oh. Have you been hanging out on TikTok again, Mom? Picking up the kids' slang?
Why? Did I use it wrong?
I don't think so. I don't know. I'm old now, too.
Bite your tongue. You are not old. Because if you're old now, I'm really old.
Well, your sister is older than you, so she's really old.
Practically ancient.
Well, I guess I'll go, but I'll be sticking to the potato salad and fruit.
Actually, you know what she said to me?
What?
Well, she specifically wanted me to remind you to come, first of all.
Oh, great.
She really wants you there for some reason. But she actually mentioned the red meat thing and said she got some of those, what are they called? Plant-based burgers, I think?
Oh, she did? Really?
Yeah, they're in the frozen food section, I think. I've never had them. No thanks, not for me. Have you?
Yeah, I mean, they're okay, I guess.
Well, do you think you could hold one down?
I'll starve myself all day, so I'll be famished. I'll eat anything.
Oh, good.
I can't believe that she bought those for me.
Well, to be fair, she probably has some other vegetarians there by now. It's very popular, isn't it? That meat or whatever it is.
Well, it was for a while there, but I think the carnivores won.
Oh, well, we always do, dear. We're much stronger than the plant eaters.
Yeah. I'll see you Sunday.
Bye, dear. Hello, my favorite niece. How are you this morning?
Oh, hi, Aunt Abigail. What time is it?
Oh, is it early? I haven't even checked. I'm sorry.
It's 7:30.
Oh, well, I just wanted to get up early and get a start on the big cookout. It's finally here. You know how much we all look forward to it. Oh, you are coming, right? Please tell me you're coming. Your mother told me you were coming. Don't make your mother out to be a liar now, Gracie.
Yes, Abigail, I'm coming.
Oh, great. I am so looking forward to seeing you. It's been, since Christmas? Oh, that's far too long.
Yeah, I agree. Sorry.
So how have you been? How's the job? Still doing the little arts and crafts?
Well, we have our own shop now. Mom didn't tell you?
Oh, she did. I just haven't had a chance to get down there and see it yet, but I will, I promise.
Okay, great. Well, we hand make almost all our items.
Mm-hmm.
We have resident designers and locals from the community.
Yes, well, art really isn't my thing, dear. I'm more of a business gal, as you know.
Oh, yes, I know your husband is very successful.
Oh, he's done all right for himself, I suppose, but he knows who the real brains behind the operation are.
Oh, I think everyone does.
Well, absolutely. I was going to switch majors and study business.
And what was your original major?
Photography.
Oh, you wanted to be a photographer?
Yes, I was going to be the next Annie Leibovitz.
So what happened?
Well, it was no longer necessary after I met Harold. Then I didn't really need to work ever again if I didn't have to.
Right, that must be nice.
But of course I did. Planning these parties is work, believe you me, and keeping up with the Joneses, of course.
But didn't you ever want to keep taking pictures just because it was your passion?
Passion? Well, it wasn't really my passion. I wanted to be a model, but of course I didn't have the looks for it. But I wanted into the industry somehow, so I decided to study photography. And thank God I met Harold because I just hated it.
Had you ever considered just studying fashion?
Well, anyway, so did your mother tell you what I got for you for the cookout?
The fake beef?
Yes, isn't that just incredible? I mean, what science can do nowadays for people like you is just mind-boggling. It boggles the mind.
Well, some of those can be really good.
So you'll eat it?
Yes, Aunt Abigail, I will eat your fake meat.
And will you appreciate it?
Yes, I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you for thinking of me. I really do appreciate it.
Oh, you're so very welcome. I just want you to feel comfortable and have a good time and have a good meal. I want everyone to eat whatever they like.
So, will I not be the only vegetarian there?
Oh, well, as far as I know, you will be.
Oh, okay.
In fact, I can't think of an angel I know other than you who doesn't eat red meat.
Well, what can I say? I'm allergic to it.
Now, what do you mean by allergic to it? Like you break out in hives or something, or you die?
Well, no, I don't die. I just get violently ill.
And how violently?
Puking?
Oh my. And this happened since you were a teenager?
Yeah, I think you'd remember that.
And, about how old? I mean, give or take.
Oh, I don't know. Probably about 15 or 16. Why?
Ah, yes, 15 and 16. I remember being a 15 and 16-year-old girl. Those are very difficult ages, don't you think?
Yeah, they weren't exactly a barrel of laughs if I can remember.
They can be rather dramatic years, don't you think? Attention-seeking years.
Sure, I guess, depending on the person.
Well, yours were rather dramatic, weren't they? Around the time of the allergy.
Yeah, I guess I was going through a rough patch there for a while. Are you suggesting my red meat allergy has something to do with my teenage depression?
Oh, no, not at all. That wasn't the connection I was making at all.
But you were making some kind of a connection, or at least attempting to in your clumsy Aunt Abigail way.
No connections from Aunt Abigail, just observations.
Okay, well, anyway.
So they really have come a long way in engineering this fake meat stuff, haven't they? These scientists really are doing some amazing stuff, aren't they?
Yeah, sure, I guess so. The plant-based revolution, right?
Well, I've never tried it myself. I'd probably have the same reaction as you with a big juicy cheeseburger. Throw up all over the dang yard.
Right. Well, I have to go, Aunt Abigail.
Oh, real quick, Grace, are you bringing anybody by any chance?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean like a date or anything?
No, I wasn't planning on it.
Oh, good, because that Sammy we met last Christmas, well, Let's just say I wasn't too heartbroken when your mother told me he dumped you for his old girlfriend.
I'll see you later, Abigail.
Hello, honey. Where are you? I've been looking all over for you. They're about to fire up the mechanical bull. Don't you want to see your little cousins get knocked off?
Well, yes, I'd love that more than anything, but I'm not exactly feeling so well, Mom.
Oh no, what's wrong? Where are you?
I'm in the bathroom on the second floor.
So you have the poops?
No, I don't have anything yet. I just feel really, really nauseous.
Like you're going to throw up?
Yeah, pretty much. I think I might.
Oh dear. Well, do you want me to come up there and hold a cold washcloth to your head?
No, I'll be fine as soon as I get it out of me. The waiting is the hardest part, right?
Well, what do you think could have done it? The potato salad had been sitting out for a while, I noticed. I skipped it.
Yeah, I did too, for that very reason. It looked like it was starting to congeal.
So what do you think it was? The baked beans? The veggie tray? The artichoke dip?
No, I can't see any of that being a problem.
Well then, what do you think it was?
Wait, what if it must have been that beef or whatever it is?
The artificial meat that Aunt Abigail gave you? You think that could have been it?
Well, I can't think of what else it could have been.
But you've had it before, haven't you?
Yeah, I've even had that brand before.
And you felt fine afterwards?
Well, for the most part, as far as I can remember.
So what did it taste like?
Well, like beef, except not good. Although I really don't remember what beef tastes like anyway.
Well, it had to have been better than mine.
Really? Everyone seemed to be enjoying them.
Well, usually her food is pretty good, but I think Harold has lost a step, to be honest.
Oh, yeah?
I think people were just being polite. We all ate them, but they were very overcooked and under-seasoned.
Well, that's interesting, but you feel okay, and everyone else seems to be too.
Yeah, I feel fine. I don't see anyone keeling over or anything.
Wait a minute.
What? What's wrong? Are you finally going to be sick?
No, but what if she didn't serve me the fake stuff? What if she served me the real thing?
You think she gave you a real burger?
Yeah, I mean, she was passing out the plates, remember?
Well, yes, I suppose she was.
And I don't know, I thought there was something off about it.
Like it tasted funny?
Well, it always tasted funny, but I don't know, I was honestly impressed by the authenticity of it.
So do you think she may have served you a real burger by mistake?
By mistake, Mom? Really? I don't know about mistake. After all the hubbub she made about getting vegetarian burgers for me?
You think she did it on purpose? Why would she do that?
I don't know, to prove a point maybe?
What point could she possibly be making?
She doesn't believe that I'm actually allergic, Mom, remember? She was going on and on about it the other day talking to me.
She was?
Yeah, she just cannot let this go.
Well, wow. I can't say I would put it past her, I'll be honest with you, dear.
Well, it's definitely backfiring because I am not feeling well at all.
Oh, honey, maybe you should just stick your finger down your throat and get it over with.
No thanks. I'd rather hang my head in the toilet and breathe in the fumes, try to induce it that way.
Oh, stop it. You're going to make me throw up now.
Actually, I have a better idea maybe.
Oh, really? What? You're going to think about your aunt?
Something like that. I'll be right down.
What do you mean you'll be right down? You're sick.
I'll be fine. Don't worry about it, Mom.
Just stay right there, honey.
Mom, I'll be fine.
Oh, honey. Well, hello, Grace. How are you feeling today? Feeling better?
Oh, yes, Aunt Abigail. Thank you very much. Much better. Thank you.
Well, I am so very glad. We were all quite worried.
Well, I really appreciate that. I can't imagine what made me so sick.
Yes, I can't either. And so violently, so powerfully.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe some of the grease from the real burgers hopped into mine. I don't know.
Uh-huh, yes, sure.
Or, it could have been the potato salad. I mean, that did seem to be sitting out for a while, don't you think?
I ate the potato salad. Harold ate the potato salad. Everyone ate the potato salad. We were all fine. You were the only one who got sick.
Well, I don't know, Aunt Abigail. I guess it's a mystery.
And I guess it's a mystery why you just had to projectile vomit all over my house, all over me, all over only me.
Look, I said I was sorry. I really couldn't help it. When I eat red meat, there's no telling what could happen.
But you didn't eat red meat.
Oh, I didn't, did I?
No, of course not. You and I talked about this. You know that I specifically served you a fake meat burger.
Are you really sure it was fake, though?
Well, why wouldn't it have been? What are you saying?
I mean, it's possible that you may have mixed up somebody's plates or something like that.
No, absolutely not. I wouldn't have made a mistake like that.
So you're just sticking with the no real meat story, huh?
I'm not sticking to any story. I served you the fake meat. I went out of my way to accommodate you, and you throw up all over me and my house.
Come on, Aunt Abigail. You and I both know that you served me a real burger yesterday.
Well, that is pure nonsense. Why would I ever do such a thing?
Because you're crazy and mean, that's why.
Why would I poison my own niece with her very delicate red meat allergy and all?
Yep, that's exactly what I thought. So you admit it?
Well, I was just curious is all.
So you were curious as to if I was actually allergic to red meat or if I'd been lying all these years? And why would I possibly do that?
To get attention, that's why. That's why you did it when you were a young girl, and that's why you still do it. Because you're needy and you need attention.
Oh, well, if that isn't the pot calling the kettle black.
What's that supposed to mean?
Mom's told me all the stories about you two growing up, believe me.
Oh, your mother doesn't know what she's talking about. Don't listen to her.
It seems some things never change.
Still, that was no excuse to purposefully throw up all over me and my house and ruin my party.
It was ruined before that. At least I made it memorable.
And why was it ruined before that?
Because no one likes you and Harold screwed up the burgers, that's why. Everyone just pretends to like you because you have money.
Well, honey, that's what all people with money do, didn't you know? Well, of course you don't. Your mother didn't marry as well as I did, now did she?
Oh, please, don't bring my dad into this. You don't want to get him started about you. There was a reason he wasn't at your house yesterday.
Well, your father and I never see eye to eye.
But I tell you what, he's damn proud of me.
He's proud of his daughter for turning her aunt's house into a vomitorium?
Oh yeah, he said that was the one thing that could have got him to go to your party.
You know, you are just like him. That's your problem. You can stay home next year, okay? And the year after that. You are formally disinvited from all of my parties and cookouts. Do you understand that, young lady?
Sure, fine by me. I don't ever want to step foot in that house again anyway. After what I just did to it. It should be cornered off with yellow crime scene tape.
Ugh, I can't believe this. My velvet couch is totally ruined. I'm still on hold with the carpet cleaners. This is just a total disaster. I hope you're pleased with yourself, Gracie.
I'm very pleased. And a little hungry.
True to her word, Aunt Abigail never invited Grace to one of her parties ever again. Grace's mother reluctantly went to the party the next year and found it half as attended as years past. She found that faint traces of her daughter's puke smell were still evident, a fact that Abigail couldn't stop asking people about. Grace and her dad went out for Indian food instead and reminisced about the great 4th of July Aunt Abigail puking incident.